Okay, joining me Ruko. This time I'm going to Romania from the last beer that I had, which was from the Ukraine. Please come in and tell me how to pronounce this, because I will get this wrong. One of you guys or fans, even one of my subscribers who's from the Romania, actually told me how to pronounce the one that I called Kiwik. So I haven't seen that. It's a fantastic Romanian beer, so go and check it out. But it's actually pronounced Chewik. So thank you again for the pronunciation tips. If you are from Romania, please come in and help me pronounce this. There you go. I'm going to have a go. I think it's Timisoreana. Don't know if that's how you say it. Timisoreana, I'm guessing. I don't know. But it's won 3 medals in 1891, a Grand Prix in 1908, and a strange-looking god. Looks like Julius Caesar with a ball patch. There you go, it's a 550ml, so not the 500, not the pint, but they've gone for a 550. Gotta love Romania's enthusiasm for that. There you go, they're nicely decorated on the can. And again there, it's a luxury premium Pils. So arguably it's given the game away, it's a Pilsner. Comes in at 5% there, as you can see. Ta-da! Right, okie doke. Fantastic stuff. Let's have a look at the beer then itself. Arguably the right colour for a Pilsner. Gentle streaming bubbles, just like a Pilsner. The head is very small. A little bit of lacing already around there, but not too bad. Right, so let's have a go. It's got a really distinctive smell to this. Let me just move this in a bit, in shot. You can admire the artwork. I don't know, it smells fresh, but a little bit metallic-y as well. Perfumey as well. Yeah. Lots of just light, basic smells coming through. Nothing that really wows me, though, I must admit. But I'm gonna go ahead and just try this because I'm quite intrigued. They've got my curiosity here. That is very strange. Oh wow. Okay, first of all, this is going to sound rather stupid and hard to explain, but just trust me on this. The first initial taste I'm getting without the can actually wobbling. Stay. Right, so when it's in the mouth, it feels very thick. It's like the head's very deceiving. The head is very thick, small, tight, and compact. And it doesn't disperse at all in the mouth, but yet arguably the beer itself is quite thick. It feels like a thick, sort of not syrup taste, but like you can imagine how syrup is if you're putting it in your baking or whatever, or you've got some honey on a spoon, you watch it just drizzle down. That is what I'm getting, okay, in the mouth. It's kind of that slow release mechanism thing going on, where it's sort of deliberately holding off. But the feel and the body of it is so thick, even though it's a Pilsner, but it delays its tactic, and it's something I've never experienced before. There is virtually no carbonation in the mouth at all. But again, it's soft. It's a soft carbonated beer. There's not much flavour though. This is it. This is a strange thing. It's God, I love this beer, but I can't describe it. It's a strange one. I keep getting the head all the time. Now, most beers you drink 2 or 3 mouthfuls and then the head's kind of gone, but this is amazing. This head stays with you all the way when you're drinking it. It's again tight and compact. The beer itself is kind of thickish, but soft, free flowing in the mouth, and it just goes down like Manuka honey. Okay, it all clumps together, and you just swallow it down. Boom, gone. Flavour-wise, I can't really say. It's a unique taste, to say the least, but I'll have a rough go, see what I can get. Wish that can would stop fucking wobbling. The only way I can describe it's very perfumey taste that comes in quick, dies down, then you get what I can only describe as maybe like a metallic-y taste, but mixes in well with like a corn, rye, wheat kind of era. I don't know what it is. Mixes very, very well together, I must add. Yeah. It balances well, I think is what I'm trying to say. The flavours balance well. There's not much flavour in the beer itself, but they balance really well. And as I say, what grabs me the most is the texture of this beer. You know, the mouthfeel, the whole attitude to the beer. It's something I've never experienced before. Sticks together. It's a heavy beer, even though it's supposedly a pilsner. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just completely thrown me. I mean, this is full of surprises. This beer, I've never had it before, and yeah, I'm fascinated by this already. Really am fascinated by this beer. Don't know what the Romanians think of this beer, whether they like it, or if this is just their everyday shit you can buy off the shelf. Just like here in England, where you can forever buy Carlsberg or Stella Artois. So, I'm not sure how this rates in Romania, but to me, it's completely baffled me. I'm completely surprised by this. Don't know what else to make of it, but arguably, it's surprising. So just before I round this off, I'm just going to have one last gulp at this, see if I can dig anything unusual. There you go, 3 little burps. Sign of a good beer. Right, well I did pick out some watery notes there. When you take your bigger gulps, you can taste a little bit of water in it, just like the Pilsner should be. You kind of get a sort of semi-sweet, dry finish on it as well. And again, very well balanced, but I can't decipher what comes through the most, whether it's sweet or not. Sweet or dry, shall I say. So it's an unusual one. So, yeah, I think I'm going to just have to leave it there for now, folks. It's an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one. And, yeah. I want you to come in with your views, actually. If you're Romanian and you're watching this, please tell me your experiences on this, if you've had this beer. Your taste preferences, your smell preferences. You know, I want you to do your own review on this. There we go again. There we go, with a burping. I want you to come in, if you're Romanian, to do a review on this for me. Come in with your comments below, and subscribe and like my channel. But I just want your overall view on this, and especially with the pronunciation, and any history that you can tell me about the beer. So if it's common in Romania, or if it's a rare beer, or if it's an old beer, or if there's anything you know about the brewery, etc. So I'll welcome that. So yeah, I'm going to score it now, and I'm going to give this, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10, because it's a nice unusual beer. The texture's strange, taste could do better, but I'm scoring it higher because of the head. Always sticking with you throughout the beer. The flavours could need a bit of improvement. The texture is weird. The smells are unusual, and I like it. I think it's a weirdly decorated can, but again, there's a lot of room for improvement. So it's not necessarily a bad beer, but I wouldn't say it's a fantastic beer either. So thank you for watching, and join me next time for another beer review. You've been wonderful, and I've been Ruku.